bit, Mike.
All right, interesting video. All right, thanks a lot, Jesse. Well, all right, fortunate and blessed. Those are words often used to describe surviving combat situations. That's exactly how Tom Wright of Terre Haute feels about his time in Vietnam. And as you'll see, he had a very unique job while in Vietnam. Tom Wright and his wife Sonia really enjoy life. After years of working, the couple likes to work in the yard, the wood shop, and they like spending time with their big family. It's a blessing, one of many that Tom has experienced in his life, including his tours in Vietnam, which he used to be reluctant to mention.
It had to come out when he told me that he didn't talk a lot about it, and I couldn't have it. It's got to come out. Everybody's got to know.
Wright grew up in Lafayette and volunteered for the Marine Corps in 1968. He trained for combat, but he was assigned to a new unit called Manpower Management System. 24 Marines, dubbed the Dirty 2 Dozen, used a new technology on the battlefield called computers. COBOL, Fortran, and punch cards were used on a computer that filled a floor in a 2-story building. Their job was vitally important. They processed information about troop and enemy movements. And they had the task of processing soldiers who were killed or missing in action.
It was real because I knew these were somebody. These were guys my age, 18, 19-year-olds. They were human beings, on both sides.
Wright says he got the job because he took typing in high school. It was one of those blessings. Sometimes he would also visit villages for information. And one time he was protected from the enemy by villagers. Another blessing. After a year in Vietnam, he went back to Indiana, where his family was upset because he wanted to return to Vietnam.
I went back to Vietnam a little concerned, a little scared actually, because I realized that there was people that cared for me and cared for what happened to me.
He survived another 6 months and then spent the rest of his military commitment in Japan and in other locations. For years, he didn't talk openly about Vietnam because many people accused soldiers of being baby killers. But Wright was a proud Marine who served the nation.
Fighting for a way of life, we were fighting for anti-communism. It meant a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it still does.
Leaving the military meant seeking a civilian job. He applied to Eli Lilly, but was rejected because of arthritis in his back. So he wrote 2 U.S. senators, and eventually he was hired. Another blessing. Then after 30 years, he retired after working in a lab. During his time at Lilly, he met Sonia, another blessing.
That's just how I am.
But she's always that background person. You don't see her out front a lot, but she's right there to support me. And she's been another one of my blessings.
Remember how I mentioned that Tom enjoys life? Well, he really does. And all of those blessings are a reason to dance. Sonia really wanted me to show everyone Tom dancing. They are definitely quality people. Really enjoyed getting to know them. And they are getting ready for a big family reunion where Tom just might do a little more dancing. Thank you for your service, sir. All right, still ahead in our next half hour of Live at 5, a look at our latest headlines, including how a local organization plans to help mothers battling addiction.
2 senior leaders of Iran-backed groups killed in a matter of hours. What could happen next and what this means for hostages still being held in Gaza? That's coming up.